This to show you the start of a sweet potato process. Andy has a neat little disker that he puts on the back of our little Massey Ferguson lawn type tractor, garden tractor, and disks it up to form a raised bed somewhat. We lay down this plastic, we put dirt up on the sides to keep the plastic down. The trick is you want to keep it low and tight so it maintains all the heat it can. There's slits here. These ones are about 16 inches apart. The distance that you plant your sweet potatoes really does matter. It shows how, it shows in the growth and what return you get on your sweet potatoes. You still get okay sweet potatoes, but when you plant them a little further apart, you can see how much bigger they can get. So we get slips. They actually come from South Carolina. They look kind of just like, we would plant something that looks a little bit like that. Sometimes without any root or any leaf even. It's just a long stick like this. Kind of like this. Put them all in here. You come by and you use sand to hold the plastic down to keep the moisture in. You can water that way. The water naturally runs into the crevice and down through where the sweets are, so it concentrates the water where the slip is. We found if we watered regularly to start, give them a good start, they really took off this year. We read in Ken Allen's book that what grows on top is never really indicative of what you're going to get from below, and this year is the first that we've actually seen proof of that. And that is that we didn't have that great of growth on top this year, whereas every other year we've had decent growth and varied in the sweet potato. So this year, last year it had good top growth and crappy undergrowth. This year not so good top growth, and they're beautiful, beautiful upper growth. So sometimes what is indicative of what you're going to get underneath is just how thick the vine is coming up through from the ground. Not how much growth and greenery and trailing vines you get, but how thick the vines that are coming out are. Also the distance, show this down here. These are about a foot apart and they're pretty little. They're nice, they're sweet potatoes. But then you come up here and where they're getting to be further apart and you see a lot bigger sweet potato. These are the plastics. We reuse them for many years actually. And see, these ones are a good 16, 18 inches apart. We'll take them in, I'll try to soak them, get rid of some of the mud, and then put them away for another year. Our sweet potato field, this is one of our beautiful gardens. Whoops! The vines will kill you every time. Our field, the garden is over here from the house. There's the house and the barn, the hoop house, the greenhouse, standing in a bed of lovely mint that smells divine. My dog and my man and my sweet potatoes. Life is good.